Well, when I was 40, I started getting lightheaded, so I went to my previous doctor, and they had a tough time taking my blood pressure, and actually every other beat was irregular. So she made an appointment for me while I was there with a cardiologist that she knows. I had my first echo at that point, and he told me I had mitral valve prolapse. As years went by, it started to leak, and I started having some bigger issues. So it looked like the valve was going to have to be repaired. The original doctor that I went to, who was not with MoBap, put me on a beta blocker, and that was to control my heartbeat, get it more regular. Unfortunately, that did not work for me. I was tired all the time. I literally couldn't even function. Well, my cousin, who was an OR nurse, referred me to Dr. Kapitsky at MoBap, and I tell you, it was night and day. My first appointment, I went and I had an echo, and about 3 or 4 hours later, he called me about 6 o'clock in the evening, and we were on the phone for about a half an hour. He explained everything to me, also told me I was going to eventually have to have surgery, which my other surgeon never mentioned to me. So January of 2014, I went, and he said, okay, it's time. If you were my wife, and I love my wife, I would tell you it is now time to have the surgery. It's not an emergency, but I want you to start thinking about having it soon. So I asked him what he was doing the next day. After my 4-week recovery, I was thrilled that the weather was breaking and I was able to get out and start my pre-gardening, take my grandkids to the park. One of the things that I've always enjoyed doing is volunteering up at the thrift store. And I started going back up there, and I pretty much 4 or 5 days a week go up there. I feel better than I have in years, and I really feel like I have my life back now.